Yo, yo, folks, what up? Godsman 2009 coming at you live from Pacific Standard Time in Idaho's first territorial capital city, near our current present-day airport, and the moon is almost completely eclipsed. There's barely even a sliver of it left. That little dot of light you see there in the sky is technically the moon. Of course, on the camera, you're not really seeing the round shape. I can see it with my naked eye, but of course, keep in mind there is smoke on the horizon because of the wildfires that are still burning. I'll show you some smoke here in a little bit from one that's kind of over my shoulder. The Grizzly Complex down there in the Oregon-Washington border. I was kind of hoping for clear skies. I mean, keep in mind there's no clouds, but smoke doesn't help any. But anyways, there it is. It's almost completely eclipsed. And as it gets darker and darker, then the real fun begins. And then we start seeing the hues and stuff. I'm actually seeing them with the naked eye. It looks like a round object in the sky. Part of it is still visible as like a whitish, yellowish color. The rest is round, dark, and I'm seeing not really red, but there's kind of oranges, like especially around the outer disk of the moon. But anyhow, what you were witnessing there, and those of you that are watching this online can reconfirm this with this video and slew and whatever, is every sunrise and sunset, including the dust, smoke, pollen, etc., and all that that's in the air of the of Earth, the atmosphere. Hang on, I gotta get a moth off the window real quick. There he goes, stupid little thing. Anyways, that's what you're seeing. We're almost at totality here with the naked eye. I don't know if the camera's doing it any justice. I apologize. It's not much I can do. I might go ahead and steal some clips from other YouTube channels just in case. And kind of put it together when I edit this thing. We'll see what we have. But hey, you can see there's more and more cars pulling in down there in the parking lot watching this thing. I think that one SUV with all the people standing there, if you can kind of sort of see them, is, they're standing there, they got a camera or something, or some sort of a telescope or binoculars or something, they're filming it. So, I will check the local links to see if I can find their stuff, but I'm sitting back here, maybe about the length of a football field from somewhere in there, checking this thing out. We're almost at complete totality. Almost there. Apologize, these smurfs with their headlights. Seriously? These people got anything better to do? And some of them, they bring their dogs out here, but then they don't clean up after them. They've got a little thing right over here. You know, it's a little bag you can pick up and clean up after your stinking dog. But they don't. And one of these days I'm going to film them and get their plate numbers and turn it into the police, and they can explain that one to the judge, as the saying goes. Almost totality. We're getting there. Great. You again, you stupid moth. I apologize for the thumping music in the background. Some people have no class. The sound you heard just now was my rear windows closing. I'm not going to sit here and listen to that garbage. It kind of resembles a solar eclipse. You can actually see light around the outer edges of it. What's not fair is how low it is in the sky, and if it was higher and darker, we'd be able to see more red hues, but it is kind of creating a brownish whatever. It's not completely eclipsed yet, as you can still see on the left-hand side about midway down. There is still a little bit of a sliver of a moon. I'm seeing it with the naked eye. There is some reds in there, but it's not picking up on the camera the greatest. However, if you're at home and you're still watching this on Slew, you're getting a pretty stinking good show. I wasn't going to put up with technical difficulties. I figured, I'm not going to miss it, so I'll come out here and see it in person. But get a combination of the two. There you go. They'll archive it. I think some of these links, they're going to steal the Slew thing, and if they're smart, because technically Slew can't, claim copywritten material. Somebody's filming it, and they're going to put it on YouTube later. I was going to kind of sort of go for that, but it just didn't happen. That might be my brother pulling in down there. Kind of an El Camino looking car, sort of. No. Nope, that ain't him. Thought it might have been. He's got a Caballero looking car. Okay, right about now, within about the next minute or two, we are reaching totality. And then it's going to get darker, obviously. It means the moon is completely eclipsed, almost, but then it's going to go further into the shadow even more and get darker and, all that really, really cool stuff. It's weird the fuzz is going by, but obviously, if he would figure it out. We're watching the eclipse, officer. Anyways, it's kind of amazing how dark that part of the sky's gotten. It's not just because of sunset. Normally the moon would be lighting that up pretty brilliant, even through the smoke. But it's going through the shadow of the earth, which is really interesting. Anyways, every single one of the blood moons so far, something catastrophic or dramatic has happened in the Middle East. Pay attention to Israel. The solar eclipse was assigned to the earth, to the world. The lunar eclipses, or the blood moons, are assigned to Israel. Now, a lot of you people, some of you might be thinking, oh, we got more time, blah, 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 blah. Well, you're misunderstanding your Bible. The vast majority of Matthew 24 already happened. That was to the Jews. A lot of what Paul wrote in the First and Second Thessalonians is to us. But there are still a few things in Matthew 24 that have yet to happen. If you watch one of my earlier videos, we saw the sign of the coming of the Son of Man. The very same alignment of planets and stars that happened when Jesus was born happened the end of June into early July this very year, 2015. That was about 2 or 3 months ago. Right after a local event here called Days of Praise, we could actually see them merging and coming together. Right around the 4th of July or about the 3rd of July, they were still merged. I took a video then as well. Wow. That sucker's literally red. It looks like a big fish egg, sort of. Of course, the camera's doing it no justice. I apologize. It's a cell phone. What do you expect? But anyways, there it is. That is pretty stinking incredible. Getting a little crowded up here. There is a little place I could go that's a little further south of here if there's nobody down there. Cul-de-sac where they were going to build houses on the other side of the runway. I might just head on down there. Yeah, you know what? I'll go down there and come back here in a few minutes. I apologize, folks. It's getting a little crowded for my liking. I'm making a viewing spot, so I'm gonna change viewpoints here, and we'll be right back.